Welcome, Capricorn, to a timeless wave of love reading for you, where we discuss the topic of love, however the conversation wants to be begotten, via one of the two sister energies that I read for, which on this channel belongs to the energies of Bastet. Bear in mind that whatever brings you here is in true form to the reading, however you're affiliated to the sign of Capricorn, or not. However, bear in mind that you have tapped into a collective reading that I said that I'm holding at this time, more or less storytelling, and it is imperative that you remember utilizing your discernment to take all the things within the reading that is to your liking, leave anything behind with me that may not have been to your liking or didn't resonate. As already mentioned, this is one of two sister channels. Her other sister channel can be found via the description box below, the energies of Signet. Or you can just travel different links within the description box to help you access the different content that I have spread out between the two. You'll also find either in the description box or my bio how to gain access to my website, where you can find out more information of who and what I am 7th, as well as exploring the option of booking any services that you may want that I have available for you at this time. 111. Alright, again, I am 7th, aka Master 7th, that reads these energies for you. I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights. Okay, just such as this. In specificity, what the fuck? What is that? What? This is what I'm saying, it's like a window to my mind so fast. Anyway. More specifically, to the reading, I hope you giggled. Feminine, masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, please remember femininity has both feminine and masculine attributes, and masculinity as well has feminine and masculine attributes as well. All right, let's get back to good stuff. Or the reading, because we never know if it's good. All right, relative, I'm hearing. All right, excuse me. Okay, so 2 of Swords. Okay, I don't think you're meant to see. All right, this is about listening, and listening maybe to something you've heard before, and now I've lost you. You're probably getting out of here. Just kidding. Maybe you are. I don't know. See you later. Hi. What the fuck? I'm blind too, right? 2 of Swords. We're all blind in one way or another is what I'm hearing. Okay, so we're meant to kind of rock in that existence. Be a little blind, and at the same time like, oh, well, I'm not really blind. Like, there's truth to a lie, and there is a lie to a truth, and so honesty comes and like chops that shit up. Like, honesty is like, your truths? I'm up to here with your truths. This is the honesty, you know? Like, this is like, yeah, it's there. We can talk about it if you want, or maybe not, because you're gonna complain with your ego. It's gonna be your ego, I'm sure. I'm like, I can't say anything. The comments are off. Yeah, I know. I know. The ego, I know. Like, I know you don't have access. I get it. Please, all right? Anyway, so. Wow, sassy. All right, so listen. Listen up, everybody. I haven't lost you already. Welcome to your reading. All right. 6 of Pentacles. I'll try to be nicer. Whatever. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Give me more. 5 of Swords. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm listening. I'm watching. I'm watching, but I'm blind, right? I can't see you. I can't hear you. Okay. All right. This is why I'm quiet, because the Empress had a speech. Okay, so her speech, because she is out, is 2 of Swords, you can't see, 6 of Pentacles, that you act right, 5 of Swords, watch your back, 5 of Wands, pick your battles, all right? And that's what she's saying. She's saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of telling you a lot, and the form is not functioning. Capricorn, form is not functioning. Let's talk about this watch your back. Okay, let's do it. King of Wands. Oh, the king has something to say. All right. Let's hear it. I'll give you 3 cards. Shit. good. It's good. King of Wands is good. I'm telling you, it's good. Give me exactly 3 cards. I said 3, and I get. Look, you see what? Oh, 2 of Cups right here. 3. I said 3. 3 is quick. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, it's 3. Okay. Calm this down. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, another king, another story. God damn it. All right, 3 of Wands and 2 of Cups. Ooh, challenging. Okay, challenging. Okay, hold up. King of Pentacles, what's your story? Listen. Wow. Whoever this is like me. None of your business. King was like, and King of Pentacles like, All right, we're gonna have to crack this bitch open. Let's do it. Okay. All right, Temperance. Reveal thyself. The Fool. The Fool, the hidden aspect here. Queen of Wands. Fuck off. With the Queen of Wands, 6 of... No. Yeah, Queen of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Alright, this is like the worst game of telephone ever. No one's listening, and everyone's manipulating. Woo! This is hot and heavy. All right. First of all, and I'll do condolences. I'm sorry you're going through this. All right. Now, 2. Then again, I'm not so sorry because apparently you're the Empress over here, so you got yourself in this hot podge of the goddamn mess. All right. So I'm tired of hearing everybody's story. That's for damn sure. Unfortunately, I'm saying that with the Queen of Wands. But it's also hidden behind the Fool and the Temperance card. So it's saying, nope, we're not interested to crack that bitch open. Because that is a no-go. The reason why I say it's a no-go is because whatever this energy is tied to, although we're not talking about it, it's manipulative. It's on its way to be manipulative. Okay, now remember, this is so far off of not being your story. That's why it's not relevant. However, the way that it's tied to the King of Pentacles, which is tied to the drama of the 5 of Swords, right? Why you have to watch your back. Let's reel this back a little bit. When the King of Wands came out, immediate cards took place. And with it came the King of Pentacles, with the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. Although this person is a person, for some, it's a narrative that includes a person, yes, but the thread is not the person, it's the thread of the narrative. Okay? Because it's feeding off of the reason why this is a distraction. Somewhere or another, there could be like a cockroach, and a cockroach is the 3 of Cups, and this reading would be a fucking 3 of Cups would like tear this reading apart. Okay, not even the 3 of Swords, but the 3 of Cups would tear this reading apart. Now, it's not here, so in more chances than not, it's not relevant. Okay. In theory, though, with all this mess going on, with all these people fighting and equilibrium needs to be had, and there are aspects of that which you don't see, there has to be pressing questions that kind of branch out to the impossibilities to help kind of figure out what it is that you're either meant to see with not seeing, or vice versa, or unison, okay? Now, the challenging part is that The King of Pentacles came out with the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands for the story of the King of Wands, because the biggest fear that the King of Wands has is that he cannot be a provider. That King of Wands is you, Capricorn. Your biggest fear is that you can't bring equal harmony, because there is a part of you within you somewhere that you're off kilter, and you've never really, I don't even want to say you didn't heal from it, because you've put a lot of work into this that would say they have polishes of healing elements to it. Yet, excuse me, there's a requirement, and that's the natural human desire, to be honest, like truly, to get a organic, genuine, compassionate embrace from a person, where you don't have to internally put any walls up. Like you can just flatline, and you're loving the love that you get from a person in being this energy. Excuse me. And I wish that for you, to reclaim that power. Not to say for it to come, because if we had this conversation, you vibrate within that or through it, okay? The challenging part is the patience. The challenging part is the discipline. The challenging part is to allocate a sense of where to put this burning sensation to. Where do you dictate these daily routines to bring equilibrium to within, which is then also maybe inner peace, where you can rationalize healthier conversations, logical, I'm hearing contractual transactions that matter to you, that matter in the evolution of that so-called contract as well, and that negotiation, that verbal contract. This isn't a sign-off contract. We're not talking about that bullshit. We're talking about the heart-to-heart, mind-to-mind, third eye to third eye, gut-to-gut. I see you, you see me, or we're working on that together to be had. I see that you do have bits and dabs of this in the introductory stages of where you are, and knowing that it's possible for you to fully step into that desire and have it forever. You're there because either you have it with someone and you're taking shape, whether or not this is a healthy relationship that needs to be really put in a past timeline, or a different pattern of routine where it no longer represents itself in your present, or if this connection can mature. And this maturation would occur through the meeting of the verbal contracts that are talked about via eye to eye, and this is third eye to third eye conversation that might be uncomfortable for both parties that are showing up to the conversation, but because they both have intriguing love at whom they're sharing that moment with, they're vulnerable to show up to that moment. That is possible here. That is why the King of Cups also came in as a possible threat here, because this is the story behind the King of Wands. This is a person that yet might be in the stratosphere to be a threat. But honestly, you came out could be in the backbone of the Empress energy, which, yes, the Empress is you, the King of Wands is you, and there's an element whereas it's not, whereas it's just mutual energy. But where this is mutual energy, because they're both exclusively separate and equal here, where is the story between where they're equal and where is the story where they're separate? All that with the unison being tied back to you, all right? That's where it becomes convoluted. However, it's safe in you knowing that, one, these energies of the Empress and Queen over here, but the Empress over here and the fucking King of Wands over here, they're just symbolism. It is essentially art that we're looking at, and you get to perceive or lie about the perception that is here. You can say you can see orange, but for some, they would say, I don't know if that's orange, it may be like brown at best, you know? Some people may not even see it. So are they lies? To the other person, it might be a lie. This is what I'm saying. This is a very strange game of telecommunications, because no one's listening. It might be orange, it might be brown, it might be fucking turquoise to some person, but the problem is, let it be that. Let it be that. You don't have to like it or dislike it. You don't have to exert more energy into something where that shit is going to burn anyway. And that burning brings you profit 0 to none. Okay? So the integrity that is being challenged is, are you getting a chance to see in the physical someone that can see you eye for an eye, that can hear you heart to heart, that can sense you gut to gut? And when that shapes, that's when you can start accepting the true value of your pain, which is the Three of Wands. Always having been in an anticipatory feeling and always waiting for something to arrive and being told is right around the corner and it never fucking arrives. That chapter also has to close, right? It has to be like, all right, enough is enough, all right? So for that is the story of the Empress. And that the story of the Empress means it's a story of you. And if it's not a story of you, it's part of the mystery, perhaps. Because it's a major arcana, major mystery. So all that is kind of like happening. And then the Queen of Wands is over here saying like, yeah. And let me tell you, she's not in the room, but she is. And she's also a person. So there's people involved here, and it almost seems as if these people are trying to. There's some here. No, I'd say it's like 2% of the stratosphere that I can sense. I don't even know how we could fact check that. I don't even know why that matters to say 2%, but whatever. So some people are in a relationship where they're trying to see if they can have an open relationship. Or the secret is behind that door is, I want to have an open relationship. I want to explore that topic in my life. For some, it's being in an open relationship and like a polycule, or not being in a relationship. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm a little ignorant when it comes to knowing the exact way that works. So pardon my ignorance if that's the case. But open to explore intimacy with more than one here. And I know it has maybe several different variations of one or another. Anyway, that's that. And then there is one where you're very lonely. You're not in a relationship, but this reading may have sounded like something from the past. And I'm hearing a little bit of fury from that. Been there, done that, don't want that shit no more. That kind of talk. But that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie because you're really not listening. You're not listening to yourself. You're not listening to the fact those are very brutal words. And 2, are they matching up to the real you? Like the real you really don't want nobody. Nobody though. You? Capricorn? Please, what a lie. What a lie. Anyway. Let's go back to the story of the Empress. I can't. Fuck. What? Have you guessed it? Have you 19 double O? That's crazy. All right, now, listen. What did I say? What did I say? If it came out, it would rip the reading apart. Son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. So, you have the Knight of Swords, Justice, Ten of Pentacles, and the Moon. Lord. Okay. Alright. You're not done yet with telling a story. Alright? The story is about 3/4 of the way done being told. And whatever this next chapter is however long this chapter has to undergo. It could happen in the next 4 minutes. You can have an epiphany for years, for weeks, for hours. To travel this is to take your anger, match it with your sadness, and repent. Truly. Like, truly. Because there is a rhyme and reason that isn't rhyming anymore, and there's no reason for it. And then it's hard for some of y'all to find a reason for anything. And so you're trying to look for things that rhyme. Ten of Pentacles hidden between the Justice and the Moon is very artificial. There's some things not to be trusted. And the things that are not to be trusted is anything that's externally triggering you. Most likely people, because that's how you can get affected the quickest. When people abandon you, when people lie to you, when you end up lying to people, when you are untrue, when you say something here and it doesn't match what here is connected to in the body, that's when you hear the guttural you. And now it's time to pay attention to that and bring it some grounding energies via you. Because you bestow the energies that thinks it's chaotic, yet you're just in that stratosphere, possibly, and we need to filter this out. Now remember, I said you have the stratosphere, so it belongs to you. You can do it on your own, and then you have resources. You can do it on your own, and then there's resources. Alright, Capricorn. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.